Welcome back to Soul Stories with Kate Meszaros. Today's story is going to be an excerpt from a book that I had the honor to edit called My Journey of Faith and Hope by Franciszka Stocki. She was the mother of one of my friends and yoga students who had written her autobiography by hand in both English and Polish. And at the time when Mary and I were writing this book, it was a great honor to read about her experiences, which were harrowing but uplifting because of her immigration to the United States and how she and her husband were able to start a family here. So I'm going to read to you the introduction that I wrote for this book. I'm also going to include information in the description below about how you can learn more about the Holocaust, to learn more about Franciszka's story, and how you can reach out to me if you have a soul story of your own. So this introduction was actually written 10 years ago because now we are in the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. This year commemorates the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II and the liberation of the Nazi concentration camps. In preparing to write the LACEMAKERS, I spent nearly a year researching literature, attending lectures, and watching hours of World War II footage. Yet there were very few stories told by Polish survivors of the Russian labor camps in Siberia. While Jews all across Europe were murdered during the Holocaust, Poles, Russians, Ukrainians, Slavs, Serbs, Czechs, Gypsies, Roman Catholics, Jehovah's Witnesses, homosexuals, political prisoners, and the mentally ill were also taken from their homes and unlawfully incarcerated. Many of them were systematically executed. Even more succumbed to starvation, exposure, and disease. By the end of the war, between 1/3 and 1/2 of the Polish population had died, nearly 6 million people. Half of them were Christians. Conventional history has proven to only reveal pieces of the puzzle, not the complete narrative. The Holocaust was not primarily a Jewish genocide. First and foremost, it was a human tragedy, one that our world is still embodying in ways both explicit and concealed. Hitler and Stalin's regimes were not created in a vacuum, and neither were their consequences. Until we can completely acknowledge the full scope of the tragic events of our past and their catastrophic results, we are doomed to repeat them. When Mary Stocki asked if I would help edit her mother's memoir, which Franciszka had been diligently writing in the years before her death, it was a rare opportunity to expand my awareness of the Holocaust through a firsthand and very personal account. In weaving together Franciszka's notes, which are handwritten in Polish and English, and references from other resources, Mary and I discovered a captivating narrative that goes beyond the war, beyond pain, suffering, and the reconstruction of a new life. It's an incredible journey, one I've been blessed to nurture into publication. While it has been an enormously daunting process, bringing this narrative to light has also been an honor. Historical literature is predominantly written by men, yet women's stories are unique in that they allow readers to deeply experience the often overwhelming emotions and enormous psychological effects of waging war. In My Journey of Faith and Hope, Franciszka's story reminds us that even though evil may pervade for a while, faith, hope, and love transcend time and space. The extraordinary courage she found in her later years to record her memories for her children has been an inspiration. This book is a legacy of a woman who embodied resilience when confronted with hatred, endurance while accepting the unknown, and peace at the end of a long, difficult path to liberation. So I encourage you to check out this book on Amazon and maybe purchase a copy for yourself to have as a record of what really did happen during the Holocaust. Learning about our history helps us to create places within ourselves that can help prevent these things from happening again. So until we meet again in Soul Stories, I wish you peace, I wish you faith, and I wish you hope. Thanks for watching.